news. We are giving away $25 gift cards provided by our Friends of the Library groups. Look for our giveaway announcements and rules each week on Facebook. Be sure to watch both programs each week on Facebook Live or check out our programs on our website by clicking the adult program link. Now, without much further ado, let's get started. The first thing you're going to want to do is gather all of your materials. As you can see, I've got everything laid out here. I've got my E6000 glue. I have the double-sided bezel. I have the glass Kochubon or bezel. I have beads, and you can choose any kind of bead that you want that reminds you of dragon scales or of lava rocks. You'll need findings. There's a magnetic clasp. These are lobster clasps. You'll need your colored Sharpies. You will need beading thread. And don't forget your scissors. Now, I have a beading needle here, but it is not necessary. It's an option if you find it's hard to thread the beads by yourself. So the first thing you're going to want to do, besides get your materials together, get a piece of paper or string and wrap it around your wrist. You are measuring your wrist to make sure your bracelet's going to fit. And as you can see, I have folded it, and that's going to mark the end of my bracelet. I'm going to go ahead and fold that in half again. That way I know where to put my bezel. All right, that's about center. So it looks like with these beads that I chose because they looked like dragon scales, you can see little polka dots. Looks like I can get 4, maybe 5 beads on each side, but that's okay. Take your beading thread, and you'll want to cut 12-inch pieces. It's better to have too much rather than too little, especially when you're trying to thread beads. Fold your beading thread in half. And you're going to want to make a slip knot through one side of your bezel. There, your string is secured. Take your beading needle or just thread the beads on. There's one. And of course, this would be difficult. Maybe we don't use the beading needle today. And of course, this thread is going to be cantankerous. It's a good thing to have a different size thread. I guess I could do a little bit of dragon trivia while I'm...
Dragon trivia!
All right. Who played the voice of Smaug in the Hobbit movies? If anybody knows, go ahead and type in your answer. And if you don't know, it was Benedict Cumberbatch. Ah, that's much better. See how much easier that's working? Always be prepared. If at first you don't succeed, try again.
Mr. John Ferris says he likes this girl.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ferris. Okay, where is it? There it is. Finally. All right, so we have our 4 beads there. Now we're going to attach one side of our finding, which I don't know if you can see that. I have a lobster clasp, and then I have the end that it hooks to. My hands are so cold. What I'm doing now is one of the little beads that came with that strand. I'm going to go ahead and do 2. I'm going to thread them on the end just to make sure I've got enough length. We have that threaded. Go back through that 1 bead on the end with both your strands. For goodness sake. There you are. Hello? All right. Now that we have that threaded on there, we're going to tie a knot. It's just a regular overhand knot, and it'll slip down between the 2 beads on the end. If I'm going too fast, please let me know, and I will slow down.
Everyone's following along, so you're doing very well.
All right. So I have just double knotted it, and then clip those strings. Same thing on the other side. So just follow along. Don't get lost.
Rachel said, "You can do it. We believe in you."
All right. Like I said, just do the same thing on this other side and just keep going. What famous Scotsman other famous Scotsman also voiced a dragon? Does anybody know? I'll give you a hint. The dragon's name was Draco.
I know, but I can't guess.
That would be Sean Connery. One
Very
of my.
good. Two of your watchers actually got that correct. River Nix and John Ferris both knew it was Sean Connery.
That is awesome. Yeah, he's one of my favorite actors. All right.
Oh, and Miss Eva knew too. Very good.
All right. Good job, guys. All right. Time for the other side. Oops. Do, 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 do. It's always the little things that you have the most trouble with. All right, we've gotten the hard part out of the way. There's the bracelet part. Now we get on to the fun part, making your dragon's eye. You will notice that this glass has a rounded side and a flat side. You're going to use your flat side and draw on it. Alternately, if you don't think you've got good enough drawing skills, which I'm sure you, mosquito, I'm sure you do, you can print out an eye design online and then glue it down in the space before you glue down your eye, your glass. But we're going to go ahead and design our eye now. First thing you do is you take your black Sharpie and you're just going to draw not exactly a fish shape, but a pupil shape. Go ahead and color it in. Can you see that? And then working from the inside out, start with your lightest colors and work out to your darkest colors. And every so often, if you want to, turn it over and check and make sure you like the way it looks. I got him. Simple, easy, quick strokes with the Sharpie. And it's okay if you go into the black. That's basically just a guideline. You can fix that later. All right, I've got the yellow. Move on to, oh, no, I think I'm going to do purple next, not blue. Same thing, quick strokes. And this kind of helps to blend the colors together. Purple didn't show up very well. Let me try a different one. You can put them as close together as you want or as far apart as you want. Again, you're creating your own eye. Yours does not have to look like mine. That's looking much better. All right. Use the blue on the outer edges. Kind of liking the way that's looking. I just so happen to have a silver Sharpie.
I just said it needed glitter.
So, we're going to rim the black with silver and give us a few little dots here and there. I mean, do we honestly know what a dragon's eye really is supposed to look like? And just keep going till it looks right to you. All right. I'm going to go back in with the black and just darken up that pupil area and erase the few little mistakes where I drew into.
Mr. John Ferris just said that sawdust is really just man glitter.
I love that. That is awesome. And he's right. All right. There we go. I like the way that looks. All right. To glue it down, you'll take your E6000, which is one of the best jewelry glues that I have found, and just put it into the bezel. Good thick layer. And it's okay if it's got a few little stringies. Take your dragon's eye, place it in the bezel, and hold it there, I'd say 30 seconds, 45 seconds, give or take. You just want to make sure it's nice and secure. That way it doesn't fall off. Also, adding a little pressure will help get rid of some of the bubbles underneath. All right, and there you have it. You have your dragon eye bracelet. Now, alternately, this is the point where I should tell you you can always embellish with feathers or other beads. You want to do that before you string everything together, though. But there you have it. Dragon eye bracelets. Thank you.
What would they do with the feathers, Rebecca?
They have feather charms at Hobby Lobby and at Michael's, which have the loops on them. You would string them on between the beads before you tie everything together, if you wanted to do that.
Very nice. How long does it take before that dries completely?
I was able to put it on a wrist within a couple of minutes. Maximum strength, it says, may not be reached for 48 hours. So I probably wouldn't make it and then go out to a club. Let it sit for a little while. But there you have it. And these are great gifts for the dragon lover in your life. So there you have it. And thank you so much for joining me today. Don't forget, there are more programs to come, including the lighted canvas paintings presented by the Ocean Springs Library on Monday, June 8th at 5:30 p.m. on Facebook Live. Be sure to enter our Adult Summer Library gift card giveaway. Curbside pickup and library by mail services will continue all summer long. Visit our website at www.jgrls.org for all of the information. Again, thank you for watching the Jackson George Regional Library System virtual summer reading program. We are inspiring ideas, enriching lives, and building communities. Thank you.
Would you please show it close up so that they can see what it looks like? So let's see, I'm going to try to focus in.